Cool. Link is live.
I think I'll give a little bit.
Yep. All right.
Nice, nice.
What? What's nice? Got some
What?
nudes?
No, nigga, we here.
Oh,
Fucking here,
yeah.
dude.
I
That's
thought you
what's
got some
nice.
nudes. I thought you started living the life.
Man. Trying to live that I mean, nudes will help. Trying to live that
I
Nudes
don't
will
know.
help your day. I might have you a
I
little
don't
like
know.
horny throughout the day by accident, but it helps.
Oh, hello, honey, by accident. I never hurt nobody.
I ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't never hurt
All
nobody.
right,
Come on.
it probably did. Probably did hurt somebody before, but
Hurt somebody's feelings, but come on, who gives a shit about that?
Hey man.
yeah. I try that like sometimes.
Hey man, say man.
Yo, if you in the chat, say what's up, man. So we can
What's
know
up
who the
to all the
fuck you
people
are,
in
you
the
know what I
chat?
mean?
See if the regulars is here.
I'm a
When the
little
regulars reach,
gassy.
we off, you feel me? We off. The new niggas can be like, that's straight. That's cool. I ain't tripping off that. At
That's a
all.
fact.
It's Cowboys Smith in the building.
I don't understand that I was trying to make it to die and all this movie.
Somebody
Cause
watching the
that's
porn?
Adam Sandler bag. What you say?
Somebody watching the porn?
Yeah, like
Once? No.
streaming you guys on my TV so much better than the phone. What up, Debbie?
What up,
It's a
yo?
fact.
It is though. The TV experience might be a lot better than the phone. You feel me?
Damn, people should like just start hitting the TV streams.
I thought that's what they was doing and just using the app for the chat. That makes sense. Darla, what's up?
What's up, Darla?
How you feeling? How y'all feeling? Both y'all. Y'all good?
How y'all quarantining going? Not much. I feel that. That's why we doing this here right now.
Ain't shit going on, so we might as well, come together as a people, talk some shit. You know what I mean?
Just going a little stir crazy. Now I feel that. I feel that getting stuck in the crib. Like I've been going through it, but it's better now.
Yeah.
Niggas is finding their niche, things
Word.
to do.
Word.
Was this thing live? What up, Joe? The homie.
The homie.
Waiting for my COVID test to come back. Oh, yeah. Hopefully you good.
Yeah, hopefully you alright, man.
We need you out here watching the show, being good, being healthy for you and your
Good
family.
spirit. So you know what I mean. If the COVID try you, let me know. We'll be COVID the fuck up.
What's up, Nathan?
Nate the Great, what's going on, man?
Nathan But Game. That's a good name. Nathan But Game.
Yeah, that is fire. That is fire. That is super fire. I need that. Nathan, you game. I guess that means you're a gamer, huh? What you playing?
Nathan, you be gaming? What's the games, bruh?
Yo, did y'all see?
Retro, what
Aisha?
it do, man?
Did
Aisha,
y'all
what
see
it
the
do? Oh,
mountain?
is it Aisha?
It's
Did y'all see
Aisha
the
or
mountain?
Aisha? But what up? And then also Soul Retro. What up, man? But go ahead. What mountain?
Yeah, because I was about to say shut the fuck up.
To me,
Nigga, I'm talking to the viewers, nigga. What?
I
Go
don't give a
ahead.
fuck, nigga. I was trying to talk. Now y'all gotta wait, man. I got a call.
Anyway, viewers. Hey, he say Halo. Bet.
Halo, that's fire. That's fire.
Aisha. Okay, cool, Aisha.
Cool. We ain't want to be. If
We
you're
ain't-
talking throughout the chat, then we don't want to be pronouncing your name all wrong and shit. That's
Yeah,
fucked
we don't
up.
want to fuck y'all names up.
That's super fucked up. But,
Halo is Halo's that classic shit. You feel me? I used to play Halo when I was like, damn, in like 6th, 7th grade in my homie basement going crazy. He was like one of the first niggas I knew that was like online gaming for real.
Mhm.
I was like, oh shit, nigga, we could go online and play against people.
Right.
Get my ass beat because niggas online was good.
Mhm. Too good. I used to play the one with the. I forgot which one it was. It might have been 2 or 3. The one with the sword, the energy sword.
I think that's 2. That's one of the best ones, man.
Yeah, that's the one I used to play online. That was my shit. That was my shit. I love that. I loved Halo 2. But I've played all of them, even the recent ones. The story mode's been dope, but the online mode's been a little weird.
Yeah, I mean the online mode is like for the tryhards,
Yeah.
those type of things.
Okay, so I was before I was saying,
What up?
did y'all see the mountain from Game of Thrones? He broke the world record for deadlift. He deadlifted 1,000 pounds.
Oh, he lifted a ton, nigga. He pushed a ton.
No. He didn't push it. He
picked it up.
deadlifted
Okay.
1,000 pounds.
Oh, he's really the mountain.
He is literally a fucking mountain of a fucking human being.
That's
I
insane.
did not hear that.
What up,
He
Knots
did
Net?
it. He did that like I think it was probably like I want to say like Monday.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Or
That's
over the
fucking
weekend.
insane.
It might have been over the weekend. But yeah, fucking ridiculous, bro.
That's a new peak of humanity and human strength.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
That's
Not
fucking
even
crazy.
a joke.
He one of those
Not even,
Viking dudes.
no
You
joke.
seen that? You watched that?
He's a
shit?
Viking.
Yeah, he is. He
one of
is.
them dudes,
He
man.
definitely is.
That show is crazy as fuck,
I
bro.
fuck with the Vikings. You know?
Yo, y'all seen the Assassin's Creed Valhalla shit for with Vikings? They about to have a Viking Assassin's Creed nigga.
Really?
That should look fire. Yeah, that's about
I'm
to
gonna
be.
check that shit out. I'm gonna check that shit out, man.
I'm
Yeah.
into it. I'm into it because I know his weapons are gonna be elite.
Yeah, bro. Like that fucking trailer, like that should look crazy.
Wait.
What up,
Nah, son, he's
Alexia?
smoking that dank too.
Is this a
Man.
video game? Is this a video game or a movie?
It's a video game. It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the game.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. But I don't give a fuck about no Assassin's Creed movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, hell no. That movie was ass. That shit was ass.
Unless they're doing the Ezio Auditore story, I don't want to hear it.
Mm.
Because
Oh,
that
what
was
up,
like
Debbie?
the best
Alexia.
Assassin's Creed.
Word. Word.
You know, son, young Ezio.
Y'all ready?
It was-
Y'all ready to hate chant or what? What's up?
I'm ready whenever y'all ready.
Colt, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's get it. Hey, chant, we ready to start the show. Bow. Hey.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hear ye. Haters now in session. You are now rocking with the finest, the most luxurious, the most notorious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen in your cotton picky. Bow, 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 bow. Shout out to Fine Love Soon. Shout out to fucking MH Apparel. Shout out to my man Agony the God, who's down right now, but he just put out his project Food for Thought on all streaming platforms. So make sure
Download
you
it.
support my twin brother. You know what
Go
I mean?
stream it.
Make sure he makes some legal money now. You know what I'm saying? While he do his time. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into the show. Colton, you to my left. So what's up?
What up? It's your boy Colton, and today I think I'm gonna be Slim, son from the Michael Jordan documentary with the perm that be the getting the golf money. I'm gonna be Slim. Well, okay.
Huh?
That was crazy, Palm. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I do crazy shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Today I'm going to be well, y'all already know what my name is. It's Palm. And today I'm going to be Kenya Barris. I'm black as fuck.
I like it.
It's a good one.
That's a really good one. Oh, it's a really good one.
because he dresses obnoxiously.
Super
he dresses
obnoxiously,
like
and it's fucking
he dresses
hilarious.
like well, first of all, you were right. Even though I don't laugh as much as I thought I would
Mhm,
watching it,
mhm,
it's not bad,
mhm.
but I laugh more so at how obnoxiously niggerish he is
Yeah,
while trying not to be. Like his attire.
yeah,
He wears the most gaudy Gucci tracksuits.
yeah, bro.
It is hilarious
I love it.
and cringeworthy at the same
And it's
time.
terrible,
Yeah,
but I love it.
but he does
He's
it on purpose,
himself.
and that's the funny part.
That's him.
Yeah,
He like it.
it's
That's
crazy.
super funny. Yeah, nah, Black as Fuck got a bad rap. But before we get into that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's Smith, aka I am the Democrats beating their heads against the wall again. About to take a L. Bam, 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 bam. But let's get right into Black as Fuck. You know what I mean? There was a lot of conversation about that show. If y'all don't know what Black as Fuck is, it's a show that dropped. The creator of it did the show Blackish, um, Mixedish, and I don't know what the other one is, but
He's
it's
done
a
more than that though. I feel like he's getting put in like
a
a
box.
Those are
little
yeah.
like
Yeah, he's done
box
more than
with
that. Didn't he
these
do Tyra's
ish.
show or something? What show he did?
Yeah, he did America's Next Top Model.
Mm-hmm.
He's done he got a lot of like legendary black shit in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't know if that
I
show is
mean
legendary
I
black
mean
shit, but
what?
America's
What?
Next Top
America's
Model.
Next Top Model. Well, nah, but
It
I
was a very
mean Tyra
successful
Banks is,
show.
it was a successful show.
It banged for
Tyra Banks
people.
is a Tyra Banks is a legendary black African American supermodel.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that is that. There was a lot of like on that show in particular, most of the people was black. Those was a lot of black and I'm talking about the top model shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There was a lot of black and a lot of minorities was represented on that show.
Yeah, nah, I feel you, I feel you. But yeah, I think he got boxed in, and I think the show, people misjudged that show a whole lot. Um, I think the name threw people off, um, and they kind of just jumped the gun a little bit. I think a lot of people jumped the gun a little bit on that one. So a lot of people thought fucking the Black as Fuck show was going to be about being black as fuck, and that's just not what the show is actually about. It's more
No,
so a comedy. It's just a comedy. That's it.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
nothing
like
more.
I feel like
Um,
when oh sorry.
is it
no, it's all
really?
good. It's all good. It's more like
No,
it's like a dry humor show. I compare it more so to like The Office and Parks and Rec and those lanes of things. It just has the name Black as Fuck, but I don't think the humor has something to do with being black, of course, but the humor isn't always based in that. You get what I'm saying? The show storyline isn't always based in that. It's more so the crazy dysfunctionality of their family. So I
I
think
was
people
just about
kind
to
of
say, I
misjudge
feel
it.
like it's a scripted reality show that's based on Kenya Barris's family.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel
Because
like
if you look at a side by side of his actual family
Mm-hmm.
and them, it it pretty much looks like his family.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like Black as Fuck when I first seen the trailer, like I did prejudge it.
I
I
did
didn't
too.
really like watch the show, but I remember thinking like why we call it this when it's like not really the but then again I seen clips and I seen you guys talk about it specifically and other people talk about it and then I think I realized that the name is like a play on like nigga like that's a parody basically of like
Yeah.
his life.
Yeah.
You get
Pretty
what I'm
much.
saying? Like that's his Black as Fuck life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we might not, niggas might not agree with it 100% because we're not as rich or we don't live in like crazy affluential like affluent neighborhoods and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's his experience, and like from what I heard, it's actually funny.
Yeah.
But
Joe said Dave is a blacker show than Black as Fuck. Fight me.
yeah, but you know why? Because Dave gets actual rappers and black people to like carry that show.
Mhm.
Like all the like fucking like the guest rappers and the guest people that come on that show
Yeah.
like really sell that show. Like it's a good fucking show.
It's
Like
a
I like
great
Dave.
show. I love that.
But I know that if it was more about just Lil Dicky and less about like rappers just popping up and shit, like it might not have be that great of a show.
You're right.
And I think that's what makes it blacker, is because we come through. Like
Yeah.
the black, like YG came through, like fucking mad niggas have come through on
Trippie
that
Redd.
show. Trippie Redd, and dropped like either hyper funny versions of themselves or deadass was just themselves
Yeah.
and made that show the blackness that it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. So we seen the MJ doc.
Yeah,
Y'all was watching the MJ doc.
amazing.
His new
I know
episode
what to do
was
that.
these new episodes. What's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts? We seen Kobe.
Oh,
What
Obama
was it,
got
5
some
and 6,
nerve.
right? This was on
Yeah.
5 and 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the candid that we got with MJ, Magic, and Larry
Yeah.
in the
That was
locker
amazing.
room.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole little docu-series, we getting like people from our generation, because we were born literally in the middle of his rise, so it's kind of like different. And I feel like people from our generation are we're kind of getting to like revisit and see a lot of stuff that we never saw before, but like we couldn't really remember because of how young we were. And a lot of other older cats who get a lot of disrespect from us and younger people are getting they just due too.
Yeah.
But like I don't feel like Larry Bird got a lot of, like, especially like playing time wise, we didn't get to see a lot of playing Larry in this.
Right.
But like, just off of hearing Larry Bird speaking how he speaks in the situations where it's like not like he getting interviewed and shit like that. Like in when he was coaching the All-Star team, and he said Larry Bird has some of the best quotes. I tweeted this earlier this week. Like, Larry Bird quotes are probably some of the best basketball quotes ever. The nigga just said, I mean, we here, might as well win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great ass quote from a coach.
Yeah.
Or you can go back to his All-Star game, the first 3-point contest that he won, when a nigga was like, walked in the locker room and asked niggas who's coming in second.
Yeah.
Lit.
And then smoked everybody in his warm-up. Like, I like people getting to see like shit like that, getting to see Magic and Charles going at MJ in the Olympic practice and shit like that. Getting to see that, because niggas don't really know, like, these was the niggas.
Niggas was the dogs. They was the dogs.
The niggas before there was a Michael Jordan, like,
it was those niggas.
He had to get past the Celtics.
And he kept talking. And he
Shit
kept
like that.
talking about that shit. And I think it's lit also seeing Michael Jordan talk highly of other niggas, because I feel like we do get like niggas. If you look up Michael Jordan interviews, he gives niggas like his just doing shit. But like now you're getting people. But now you're getting to see him literally sit and say, "Nigga, I wanted to be the best. Like I wanted to pass Larry and Magic. Like I wanted to pass these niggas because they was the faces. I wanted to be the face." And then you see shit like Charles Barkley, like willing niggas, like take that shit off the window. You get what I'm saying? Like carrying niggas, like yo, take that shit off the fucking windows. We gotta play another game. I'm carrying my fucking team. And then like what you said, we also get to call niggas like Draymond Green a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because it's like, bro, like now this showed everything that you're moot compared to this nigga, bro. Like you're literally moot. I get it. You got rings, bro, but you're like the fourth option. Like,
yeah. It's like,
come on.
Nah, bro, he just can't, like, when it comes to that, like, I feel like shit like that. That's why a couple months ago when I did that shit to Chris Paul, like, that's why I did that for niggas that create them arguments to make Draymond Green does the shit that he does. Like, a ring is a collect, like, I would hate to say Jerry Krause is right about something, but he was correct. A ring is an organizational thing.
Yeah.
There is so much that has to go in correct, that has to go into a team winning a ring and an organization winning a trophy. A lot. There's equipment managers that are fucking vital to that.
Trainers.
But here's
You
my
can't
pushback
put rings
that.
on niggas and just be like, he got a ring, so he better than niggas. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is trash.
Yeah, that shit is super trash. But side note, Jerry Krause didn't mean what you just said though. He just meant no, it wasn't the niggas. We did this.
Oh no, that's a fact.
I think we have to
But
make that distinction.
Yeah.
That's what he meant.
that's a good segue into my next point on this topic. I've been talking about this for years about upper management in sports, not just basketball, in sports.
Yeah.
Both of y'all know this. I've been talking about this for years. Upper management in sports has been trash for some
For
time
so long.
now.
Yeah.
And
Self-sabotage
even
is the
Jerry
thing.
Krause, who was an procuring talent and shit like that, Jerry Krause was amazing at managing his talent. Though he was probably one of the worst, because we can arguably say MJ doesn't have a 20-year career because of Jerry Krause.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I will put that 100%
Absolutely.
on him. MJ doesn't have 8 straight rings
Mhm.
because of Jerry Krause. These are things that are on him. So I feel like shit like that, we should grow. The public should grow new found respect for niggas like LeBron, niggas like Carmelo, niggas like D Wade, the modern niggas who are basically righting the wrongs of the. I'd say we are at the all-time worst for upper management right now.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas are literally righting the wrongs of people who are, y'all went to school for this. Like, I went to school to play basketball. Y'all niggas went to school to learn how to do this.
And y'all not
niggas are
even doing it. What are y'all doing?
atrociously.
It's because of the bread, bro.
Yeah, it's
That's really what it is.
A lot of them, like they've never hooped. I remember it's a big distinction in that, and people think it's a shot when I say that.
But
it's
Jerry
kinda
Krause ain't never hooped.
It's like street shit. You get what I'm saying? It's like somebody going to school for street shit, but never been in the streets. It's just a different world. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's where the disconnect between players and organizations are, because the organizations are thinking, again, numbers. And I think we see that often. We see this often in sports, we see it in music. People are worried about the numbers, they're not worried about the actual maintaining the integrity of the actual product that they're putting out there. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
They're more so worried about the numbers and not necessarily maintaining the integrity of the product.
But then,
we see this everywhere, and I think
That's true.
about it. That's what Jerry Krause has done. That's what all of these label executives are doing right now. They want to treat people like I own you. They want that power.
Yeah.
Their own power trip. So when we see this happening, bro, this shit is just. I said that during the I think either this episode or the last episode. Everywhere you look, the downfall of civilization or a team, like even in the micro and the macro, is some motherfucking egotistical motherfucker.
It
Yeah,
always
'cause
is.
power.
Because
Have
right
you-
now,
Have you been watching this shit from the first episode? From the very first episode, this was the title of the shit literally tells you it. Like
Mhm.
this is their last dance. This is the
Mhm.
last time for an older team. Because if you think about this, this was the changing of the guard
Mhm.
in
yeah,
the NBA.
yeah.
The NBA. This was the last veteran-laden team from a veteran NBA to do what they did, and the NBA immediately changed right
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
Like the NBA didn't even wait. Like the next year, the NBA was on. I mean, a veteran team still won. Not even, because it was a Tim Duncan led Spurs team that won the next championship,
Yeah.
and Tim Duncan was only 3 years in, so the youth immediately took over.
Mhm.
Bro, how
When
many
Michael
teams?
Jordan and Phil Jackson could have continued to win throughout the 90s.
How many teams have like most teams have ended through niggas power tripping or ego tripping,
Mhm.
like
Right.
upper management like feeling like I don't got no control of people, so everybody got to go, and they just start shipping niggas away. So it's just like at some point you see how niggas like Doc Rivers is like successful, niggas like Jerry West, like you feel like niggas that like actually have hooped and they know kind of how to like, or niggas like even like how Phil Jackson coached his team. Like you get what I'm saying? Like a nigga who's played on a team, he understands how they like he didn't have to give Dennis Rodman that fucking vacation.
Mhm.
But the nigga knows that if a nigga is gonna disappear, you might as well be like, all right, manage niggas, like actually manage niggas. Jerry Krause couldn't do that. He just wanted to just take credit for everything.
Yeah.
And
Also-
niggas was not trying to give him that. And that was,
You
and
know-
also you said he believes I own you niggas. What you mean I can't have this?
Yeah.
You know what's another strong point that this docu series is laminating?
What up?
What?
In every episode, MJ has lamented about how much help he needs
Yeah,
or needed.
yeah,
He's let you know that every episode he's like, yo, I can't do this by
by
myself.
myself.
Mm-hmm. Every single episode.
And and niggas kill niggas for that now.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
Your goat was screaming for fucking help.
And he got it. He got it.
You got it.
Alright, so moving on from that, let's start to get to our main topics. This is not our main topic, but Georgia opened the floodgates back open.
Niggas open barbershops and nail salons and
Uh,
brunch. They wanted to kill the black people. They was like, yo, go get y'all nails done, go like get haircuts. Like, even though it like all that shit has to do with surfaces and
Mhm.
touching people,
Mm-hmm.
and like we got a social distance, but nah, yep. And then their numbers just inflated
Yeah.
because obviously, you get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
money, that money, look what a money make a bitch do. Like,
Look what the money make a bitch do. Atlanta out here being a little thought just for the paper.
yeah, shit, crazy.
Shout out to Georgia wilding in these streets, man. Shout out
Yo.
to Georgia wilding in these streets. Like the next day they had like a fucking outbreak. Not the next day, but the next week. They had like now we gotta go by weeks and not days because this whole week
Yeah.
is just one big day. You feel me?
Everything is like a one day,
Yeah,
one terrible day that like gets a little bit better or a little bit worse.
dead ass, dead ass. All right, y'all want to get into the main topic or what's up?
Yeah, we get into the main topic.
All right,
What's the main
so I got
topic,
a
bruv?
question I'ma
Georgia
blindside
trash.
y'all with.
Georgia trash. That's all I'm saying.
So I know y'all not like dudes that like fly off the handle, but what's like y'all emotional process when like you feeling away? Like, yo, I'm feeling away. I could spaz right now, but I gotta go through this do this the right way. Like, what's your step by step process?
Like, I need like is this like any situation or
Any
like it's
situation that'll get you
regular?
upset, like it actually affects you, like more than anger type shit.
Oh,
I talk to
I'm bad
myself
with
out
those.
loud.
Huh?
I'm not.
I'm
Hold on,
bad
one
with
at a time.
those.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, go.
No, I was saying I like talk to myself out loud, but like I start like placing like if it's like me by myself and I feel crazy about something and like I realize that I can't really like just sit quietly and like compartmentalize certain shit. Like I have to like just start like kind of saying it out loud. Like it's mad weird. Like I just literally will start going through like points of like why the fuck I'm so mad
Yeah.
and what the fuck I could do about it. It's kind of like, yeah, I basically talk to myself, talk myself through it kind of in a way.
Yeah.
Because if I do it quietly, I just look like a psychopath. Like I just be like,
I feel you. I feel you 100%. I feel you 1,000% actually. Palm, what about you?
I'm bad with those because I'm a suppressor.
Uh-huh.
I will just dig a hole and bury that shit and let that shit like slowly creep out like a fucking zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it do, it's just like fuck it, you face it head on.
Yeah.
Just let it all out when that time comes. But at first, it's just suppress everything. Go smoke some. Go play some.
Mm-hmm.
Go distract yourself. Cause yeah, nah, just I don't like facing shit immediately.
I feel you.
but sometimes I will hit the shiggy like angry cry shit. Oh, with the tears thing, I just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Nah, I'm the same. I'm like you, Colton, but I get mad quiet. Like I just shut down completely. Like I cut off everything because I can't do everything and then go through my emotions at the same time. Like
Yeah,
for me,
facts.
my emotions is a lot to unpack. Like especially as an older dude, and then when you're young, not really dealing with your emotions like that. It's like, yo, how the fuck do I even handle this? You get what I'm saying? So now, like before, you know me before.
Yeah.
Something made me feel away. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm flying off the handle. I'm gonna curse you the fuck out. I'm gonna fight you, whatever. you made me feel away, so I'm gonna make you feel away. That was my shit. So, but now it's like, when you're dealing with like people you care about, and just regular normal situations that you want to actually save, you kind of got to go through a whole process. So for me, it's like, yo, all right, what am I feeling right now? Like, all right, what exactly is it? Because sometimes, like, so for me, why I have to do that is because, like, before, like, if I was sad, that meant anger, nigga. If I was if
Yeah.
I was like
Niggas didn't know
disappointed in
what
something,
sadness
that meant
was.
anger,
Everything
nigga.
was
You get what
angry.
I'm saying? It was just
Everything was
angry.
angry.
So now, like, I know, like, when I start to feel angry, that there's an emotion that I'm not really addressing. So I know I gotta cut everything off, sit down, and be like, all right, what am I feeling, nigga? It's like, all right, bro, you're fucking sad, dude. It's like, oh fuck yeah, I am sad about this situation. All right, why are you sad about the situation? Oh, I'm sad about the situation because this and this. But are those feelings valid? Now you gotta ask those kind of questions too, because you feeling some type of way don't mean you right because you feel some type of way. You get what I'm
Nice.
saying? And I'm the most, like, I'm super self aware when it comes to that. Like, I'll feel away and then not really have a leg to stand on about how I'm feeling. You get what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
feeling this way, but are you even moving the right way to feel that way? You get what I'm saying? So that kind of
No,
thing.
I feel that.
So it's
I
like
feel,
I really got to go through the motions, because if I don't, then I'm probably just gonna fly off the handle. So I really sit down. I be thinking like, I feel that way because it is. Is it valid? Yeah. Then it's like, all right. So how do I express it? Now that take a couple days because like I don't just get
yeah.
out of my bag. If something really affects me, it affects me for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta really unpack it, because if I don't,
Now,
then it's going, like you said, Palm. I'll bury and bury and bury and bury. Then one day a rain is gonna come back to the top, and then it's a fucking flood.
now
Yeah.
you see, if it's like what you said, like if I'm dealing with somebody that I care about, then it's like I'll go that route that I went. Like
Hmm.
I'll suppress that till I'm forced to deal with that.
Yeah.
But if it's like somebody I don't care about at all, then I feel like you wronged me,
Mm.
and we go straight into get back mode.
Mm.
I gotta figure out how I can get you back so you can feel this same shit.
Mm.
Like you have to feel this. You have to
Right.
feel some sort of pain.
Mm.
So I have to figure out that.
Yeah.
I be feeling like some like it's valid to feel feelings, but at the same time I do agree with Trey. Like you got to also realize, can you fix this? Is this something that if you keep harping on it, will it just eat you up? Like,
Mm.
is it fixable? Is it not fixable? And
Yeah.
at both times when you realize like if something can't be fixed or if it can be fixed,
Mm.
then it's probably not worth it to keep fretting on it, because
Right.
if it
You're
can't be
100% right about that part.
there's nothing you can do. If
Mm.
it can be fixed, you can do things towards that.
Right.
Now, I do believe sometimes you're allowed to like fucking sit at that pathway and feel a way about something.
Oh,
You
100%.
have to get up and fucking go at some point.
Yeah.
You gotta realize that, and I think that crossroad is what fuck people up, which is like choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I do feel like there's a lot of times where I do want to inflict pain that I feel like people have inflicted on me,
Yeah.
but I've also realized that I put so much good into the world and so much good comes back to me that maybe me putting bad into the world will fucking fuck that up. And I
Yeah.
don't want to fuck that up.
I got
Like,
you.
so, but like sometimes I do get fucking unnecessarily fucking angry and shit. Like
Mm.
you said, like nigga, I thought I was depressed, and then I realized that like, no, I was just angry as shit.
Mm.
Like, I wasn't really like just in my crib like crying and shit. I was in my crib like just thinking like, fuck, I could break my wall right now. I could
Yeah.
fuck this shit up in my crib right now. Like just like mad fucking. And yeah, I was sad, but it was just more anger. I always felt like being sad meant I was angry,
Yeah.
and it was
That ass.
weird.
Or I felt like sad was a weak emotion, but like there's no such thing as a weak emotion. It's just an emotion, and we all fucking human and have them regardless how tough you think you are, nigga. You gonna feel sad sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Some shit gonna hurt your feelings sometimes. You are a human. You know what I mean? And a lot of the time we get mad, right? And we say, "Oh, he disrespected me," or "Well, this is disrespect." But it really be what the motherfucker said hurt your feelings. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'd be your
Hey, yo,
ego.
you know
Yeah,
what'd be
be an ego
crazy?
got a little
You know what'd
bruise. You
be
feel me?
crazy? You know when I realized shit like that, like everybody gets like those emotions and shit like that.
Mm.
This is like years ago. I was probably like 25. And I was chilling with my cousin. Um, my cousin that's locked up,
Mhm.
and this nigga's like a fucking. Most of what I know about street shit, I know from this nigga,
Mhm.
because this nigga's a street nigga from his whole life. I said something to this nigga, bro,
Mhm.
and this nigga had got mad quiet,
Mhm.
and like a couple minutes had passed, and this nigga was like, "Yo, why you said that to me?" I
Yeah.
was like, "What are you talking about?" This nigga was like, "Nah, like why you said that to me? That shit hurt my feelings."
Yeah.
I was like, "You sad, nigga?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nigga
street
was
niggas
like,
have feelings,
"Yo, you
bro.
hurt my feelings, my nigga."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yo, you pussy, sir, but my bad, whatever."
Yeah.
But right there, that's like I thought about that later on down the line, and I was like, damn, I guess we all can really have all those, like a full spectrum of emotions,
Yeah.
Yeah,
even people that you think wouldn't.
wouldn't have that.
Yeah, dead ass. I
That
learned
shit's
that shit
always
in
crazy.
therapy because like she was like, "You're not just an angry person. You have a lot of emotions." I was like, "Nah, I be mad all the time." She was like, "Nah, you're sad
Nah, you
sometimes."
don't. Yeah,
You're
nigga, you
sad
dead ass
sometimes. I
get
was like, "Fuck
sad.
you mean I'm sad? Like, fuck out of here. You don't know me, nigga. I'm
Niggas
just living
realize,
my life,
yo,
nigga."
I feel like the times when someone says some shit to you and makes you realize that you have feelings, like
Yeah.
you really become like even more defensive.
Yeah,
It's
dead
like
ass.
so weird. Cause it's like if somebody's just like, yo, nigga, you're sensitive. The fuck do you mean I'm sensitive?
Dead ass.
I'm not fucking sensitive. And then you like, oh shit, I am kind of sensitive when it comes to certain
Yeah.
shit. Cause I'm a human.
I'm a
Like
fucking human.
that's okay.
I'm human as fuck.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you know what I'm
mad at
saying?
you.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was like she was like, your anger is what makes you act out. She was like, sometimes you're sad and that makes you wanna fight somebody. Like that's why you want to be violent because you, like Palm said, you want to inflict pain that was caused upon you, and then all your past trauma comes up in those moments that you don't address, and it's like, oh yeah, I got somewhere to put this energy, and
Yeah.
it's in these hands, and I'm gonna put them on this person right here, and it's gonna be my release for the day. You know what I'm saying? Fighting was like smoking weed for me, man.
Yeah, man. Now smoking weed is like smoking weed.
Yeah, because I didn't even smoke weed before, so it was
Yeah,
like,
that's so insane. This nigga's only drug was fighting for a very long time.
It's like what else? Some people shit is sex. My shit was violence. Like that was my release.
And people don't like. I'm still a pretty violent person, but like there was a time when my violence reached a level that I had to step back and look at myself like, what are you becoming?
Yeah,
That sounds like some movie shit, but
It is,
yeah,
but no, but real niggas
I
go through that,
really,
man.
I
yeah,
really had to step back and look at myself like, if you do this, we got to go all the way now.
yeah. I have to like really talk to myself. Like if you allow yourself to get worked up to this certain level, what's gonna happen? Are you sure? Yes or no? Like I have to
Yes or
go through those
Yo,
no?
processes.
Hey,
Like
yeah, I had to like you
any
gotta put those multiple choice on yourself, nigga. Like
anybody that's ever played around in the streets, you've had that conversation with yourself.
yeah, dead ass. Hold on, Debbie said, like I say, if I'm gonna get in a fight, that person is getting hit for everything that ever hurt me. So it's best I try and deal with it. That
yeah,
is
that's a good one.
actual
That's a
factual.
good one. Niggas will throw their whole ancestry at you in a punch.
The niggas wondering why they used to call me the one hit quitter, man. I had a lot of fucking shit on my
Nigga
chest.
just would use his fucking anger in one punch,
You
Yeah.
nigga.
ever think about you know that time when you think like when you about to do some wild dumb shit,
Mm-hmm.
you like, damn, can I do 25?
Yeah. Like, can I do this?
Am
Do
I
I
worth
really want to
is
do this? And it's like you weigh the situation. All right, this is the situation. If I go to jail later on, I would be like, that was fucking dumb. You shouldn't have did that shit.
yeah, that
Even if
ass.
you right now,
Even if you
if you go
right,
to jail for what you about to do, are you going to
is
feel stupid for it?
you
And
are.
if the answer is yes, don't fucking do it.
Don't
That's
fucking
how
do
I stayed
it.
out of jail. That's how I stayed
That's
out of jail.
literally how I stayed out of jail, boy.
That's how I stayed out of jail.
And assessing situations and seeing like, oh, this can be avoided, like OD right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I stayed out of jail because I got a pretty good lawyer, and either God or the universe was on my side.
God was also on my side. I mean, it's all. I feel
Because-
like it's all luck that niggas is here right now.
Oh, absolutely. Why you
Like,
think I
it's
have so
all
much
luck.
fun? Like, nigga, I didn't think I'd make it past 27.
Niggas really didn't think they
I'm
was
30,
gonna be
I'm
here.
31 right now, nigga. I'm just having a blast because this is extra time, baby.
Word,
extra
because
time,
like
baby.
I got
Bonus.
I got like a stupid, crazy pile of dumb shit that I've done in my life.
Of
that
course.
I probably should have not been free for. So
That's why you keep shits in the dungeon, man. Fuck
Yeah.
it. It's done.
It's done.
We reupholstered the whole crib. It's
And I
different
guess
now.
you know what's crazy
Sarah-
too, Palm? I guess
Sarah-
that part of
Sarah-
it is also why we bury shit, because of a lot of the shit we have to do that we feel ways about, we can't feel ways about because it has to be done. And I can't
Nice.
really
Yeah.
speak on it more than that. You get what I'm saying? But it's like those, even that later on as an adult, like that shit comes back and you're like, whoa, I really did some wild
Yeah,
shit.
that's a fact.
that's
That's
a fact.
a fact.
Things- I think about those things all the time, and I just be like, at the end of the thought, I always finish it with, "Well, I had to do it."
Yeah, exactly. I had to do it. Like I literally had to do it. If I
Like,
didn't
there
do
was
it, I
no-
don't think
there
I'd
was
be
no
sitting
other-
here right now type shit. You get what I'm
There
saying?
was no other way around it. It was either I do it or they did it.
Exactly.
So we here now.
You know what I mean? So it's weird. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's a fucked up situation. Like when how we come up. You know what I mean? Because we come. Yo, this speaks to a good. Have y'all seen a Day in the Night yet?
Nah.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen
I'm
the
gonna go see
I've
it.
seen the shit. I'm gonna check it out. I will
Fuck
need
man,
to check
that
it out.
that movie is so good, bro. Like it's a movie about street shit and all that, but it's really about like,
On
how
Netflix,
we're-
right?
huh?
On Netflix, right?
Netflix. It's like how like we come into street shit and like how it just like it's not we don't choose it. It's like we was born into this.
Yeah,
shit.
niggas get enveloped
And
in
a lot
that
of
shit.
People don't have a choice. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't have a choice, and it's just what you come into. But I can't really get into it anymore without telling y'all the movie.
They're telling us what's
So,
going on.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Next week,
Isn't son?
Crazy.
Is
next
son
week,
from?
next week that could be a topic we really talk about.
Isn't son that played Risen the shit?
Yeah,
Isn't he?
RZA,
Yeah.
the son that
Son
plays
from
That
Risen.
nigga's a
Moonlight.
very good
Son from-
actor,
son
bro.
from
Yo, he
Moonlight.
bodies every single
Nigga's an
role. The
amazing
David
actor,
Spade shit,
bro.
I mean,
this
y'all
shit.
remember? I don't know if y'all remember, but I
He's in
worked
Moonlight, too.
on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I worked on that on the set
Oh yeah, you did.
the Wu a couple times,
Of who?
and I met that.
Do the Wu
I
Tang
worked on the
shit.
set for the Wu Tang
Okay.
shit a couple times, so I met like all of them.
Mm,
So I'm mad cool too.
yeah,
That's what's
that's
up.
fire.
Like, 'cause
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna check that shit
follow
out
video niggas.
after this, bro.
No, it's a good movie. Like it's a movie about street shit. It's more of a drama, but it's so relatable to us. Like as a black man, the message is gonna hit you off rip once the movie
Facts.
starts. You're like, oh shit, this is different. And you remember how we was talking about like representation and shit like that? That's one I think, you know what I'm saying? If there's any representation of dudes like us, is that movie.
Nice. I'm gonna watch it.
It's really good. It was really, really well done. Like it was well
They said what's it called?
It's called A Day and a Night. It's on Netflix.
A Day and a Night.
Sarah, we was talking about actual jail because I've been in Twitter jail plenty of times. I could do 100 years there.
Yeah, Twitter jails.
I did. Like
I did
we're
2
all
months.
like
I did 2 months.
repeat offenders.
Yeah, I did 2 months. It was like
Yeah, I could do 100 years there on my head.
I did like 4 consecutive life sentences.
Nothing.
all
I
right,
actually
so look,
died there and I came back.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so look, fuck it. I'm gonna ask you another funny ass question based on the main topic question. Like,
Yeah.
how do you manage your emotions and shit like that? All right, so every dude has been here. Talk about the funniest time you found out and you spaz when you found out like a chick was cheating on you or something.
This is
I
I
got
wouldn't say
yeah.
I wouldn't say she was cheating on me because we wasn't like together.
But you have
But-
feelings.
Yeah, you feel me? And a nigga did some crazy shit,
Mhm.
and he started talking to me crazy on the internet,
Mm.
and yeah, shit elevated from there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
My story is like from high school. That's just mad long ago. I'm not proud of this story. This was also one of those days where it was just like I was just like, oh, it's just anger.
Mhm.
So I found out Shorty was talking to some dude, and I told her like, yo, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch your brother in the face when I see him because you
you told me the story,
right? I swear to God, I'm gonna punch your brother in the face when I see him. She's like, yo, you're insane. You're not gonna do that. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I go around the hood. Her little brother like actually fuck with me. So he's like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yo, what up? Come over here real quick. So he pulls up, and then the first thing I ask him is, yo, you know if so and so be in the crib? He was like, nah, what you talking about? I was like, yo, you know if so-and-so be in the crib? I was like, yo, just answer the question, bro. Like, just answer the question honestly and nothing's gonna happen. Like, we cool. And he was like, yeah, he be coming to the crib, blah, blah, blah. Bow! Just punch him in the face, right? So, right? So he like falls over, he tries to get back up. And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna hit you again. I'm not gonna hit you again.
Uh-huh.
But tell your sister that I did it. Like, let her know that I did this because she fucking cheated on me. I was like, you still my man's though. He gave me a dap for everything. And yeah, that was it, bro. And then I called and told her I punched her brother in the face. I was like, I told you I was gonna do it.
Yeah, I think the funniest shit is the dude came to me and told me, but he only told me because he didn't want it to be beef. Like he found out after the fact that we were still dealing.
Oh, okay.
So he came to me like it was at a fucking party, bro. He's like, yo, son, you fuck with so and so, and I was like, yeah, I mean, he's like, yeah, bro, me too. I was like, oh, word, twinsies. So he's like, son, you stupid. I was like, all right, yeah, no doubt, or whatever. But I was hurt, nigga. I was hurt. You know how you gotta play it off.
Yeah, you gotta play it off. Yeah.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? I know my reputation. I can be
either you was gonna wild out, Niggas gotta hold it down. Yo, that's probably the worst part, bro. Like, it's the public ones. Yeah. Public ones are probably the worst ones.
You know what's crazy? Like, on the phone, you could curse them out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's crazy about that, though?
Game face.
I feel like I always was a person that didn't care about that. But like, because we were young and we cared about public perception.
Yeah, that part.
I cared about it. Yeah, like I didn't care about that because it was just like I just didn't care. Like I don't think I've ever really cared about that because I feel like the way that I think now, I've always thought. I just cared about public perception.
Yeah, man, niggas was insecure, man, and we didn't know.
So Pete, look. Here's how my bitch ass handled it, right?
Yeah.
So I get home, she in the crib or whatever. She like, hey. I'm just staring at her like, you dirty bitch. She was like, nah, what happened? Like, she was mad. She like, nah, what happened? Like, you acting mad funny. Like, she started pressing me. I'm like, yo, son, don't press me. Go press your niggas. Like, your niggas is coming to me. You know what I'm saying? You over here fucking. Like, fucking.
You out here getting sex, all right? I bet.
Getting a little hoe. Feel me? She's like, who told you this? Who said that? So I tell her, I'm like, the nigga told me, like, because he didn't want me to punch him in his mouth. Like, you get what I'm saying? Why would you go fuck a nigga softer than me? You pussy for that. So I was mad tight, right? Yeah. So I was like, yo, look me in my eye, my nigga. Look me in my eye, my nigga. You suck his dick, boy. She's like, that's part of sex. I'm like, no, I'm leaving. Fucking leaving.
That's fucking leaving. Sex is the worst part. No, don't you say that. No, you don't say that. You don't say that.
Nigga, you don't say that. You don't say that.
You don't say that. No.
You can cheat. You don't suck no dick in the cheek. Fuck.
In reality, you just wanted to come inside and ask her, like, yo, you took a shower?
Did you wash the cheat off before you walked in?
Did you wash the cheat off?
Did you use the Dove? They say the Dove gets that off in one wash.
I think Sarah told her story. I'm gonna read it.
All right, read Sarah's story.
First high school boyfriend back on MySpace days. This chick posted on her about me on her profile. Joe John Smith, does she know you cheated? Now I knew he cheated. She messaged me, you know when you called the other day and he said he was playing Xbox, I was giving him head. Damn.
Oh,
damn. Sarah, you didn't cut her?
There's no murder case.
You didn't hit her with no type of.
You let that
Damn.
What the
They
fuck?
trifling.
Why she did that? Why she so cold?
She fucked up for that, bro.
Jesus.
She fucked up for that, bro.
That's fucked up.
That's so foul, son.
Trifle.
Sucked this dick while he was playing Xbox, and while he was on the phone with you, that's 3 things. That nigga is a multitasker. In a way, he's a legend.
Trifle.
Bro,
How is he doing all those things at one time?
my man was getting head, talking to his lady,
And
and
playing
busting
Halo.
ass on the Xbox Live.
Nigga was going
Living
crazy.
a life.
Legendary. Legendary stamp.
Sorry, Sarah.
Sorry, Sarah.
Hopefully he like fat and like
Mhm.
whack.
That shit is
He
lower his
standards.
standards. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Cause she hit you up going
Oh,
crazy.
ain't-
Like, come on,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you this right now, Sarah. Ain't no dude cheating up and getting all that.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna say that off rip.
I'm gonna say that right now.
He
He was not cheating up.
Why he playing Xbox?
Why he
Saying,
playing
okay,
Xbox?
cool, why you talking
Not
to your
paying
girl
her
like
no
this?
attention. Not paying her no attention. Like
Shorty,
times
listen.
2.
She is not
Yeah.
sane. She is not sane. He is a terrible person. But she is not sane.
No facts.
That's insane. Anybody else got any stories, or that's the end of the stories? Oh man, nah, that's insane though.
That's insane, yo. On
That's pretty
MySpace though.
insane. MySpace is insane. He literally messaged me yesterday. I'm married. Ha ha.
He's trying to get that whole thing back, but you got the ring, man. It's over. Tell my
He was
man,
like, I
what's
still
his
got
name?
an Xbox.
Joe John Smith. Fuck you, dude. How about
Tell
that?
Joe John
You
Smith.
on our homegirls.
Bye, boy. Exactly.
You upsetting me and my homegirls. You
You
feel me?
accept me and the homegirls out
We
here.
don't like you, Joe John Smith. You a
We don't
bitch.
like
nigga-
Joe John Smith.
Send him
That
this
nigga
ring.
has the most common names on Joe John Smith.
Fuck him.
Fuck Joe John
Fuck
Smith.
Joe John Smith, because it's a shit name and it's only like 11 letters and it's 3 names. How fucking creative.
Fucking vanilla guy. Get that guy out of here.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Back that guy up.
Get him the fuck out of here. I bet you he got blonde hair and he wears Chelsea boots.
He definitely wears Chelsea boots.
But he don't
And
be going nowhere.
flannels.
He just wear them to
And
the store type
flannels.
shit. Like he
Nigga
throw on
dirty as
Chelsea
hell.
to go to the corner store type shit.
Nigga,
He one of
fucking
them type of
weirdo.
niggas. I'm gonna get some beer and he come back with like those fruity strawberry daiquiris.
What?
That's a Joe
Shit,
John
hold
Smith
on.
ass nigga right
Yo.
there.
Joe John Smith. Oh my
He's
God,
like,
he
he's
is.
a
He's
long
a
white
white
boy.
boy. I knew it. Joe John
I knew
Smith.
it.
Fucking Machine Gun Kelly looking motherfucker.
Yo, this nigga said he got 3 names and it's only like 11
11
That
letters.
shit
That's
is
a fact.
trash.
Commander Flame says, see my ex sneak into my bestie at the Tom crib. I pressed her and she said, oh nah, he was just giving me cookies from
Oh yeah,
McDonald's.
those was cookies from
Oh,
McDonald's.
no.
Those shits is warm.
Chill. Yo, first of all, that's not even a good excuse, bro. That's a double on Andre.
You ain't even gotta go inside for that. Ain't like this a big package.
That's a fact.
You
Nigga
can hand
could
that
have gave
shit
it
off
to her
like
at
it's
the
a baggie
door.
of weed. It's only 3 cookies. How many fucking
It's
cookies
not
was it?
cookies. Nigga was came through with the tray. Like, nah, I gotta actually go upstairs with this shit. That's insane.
That's fucking crazy.
Some people bold as fuck.
Bold as fuck, yo. With the bestie though. Oh, she trifling.
Nah, that shorty was
She got
trifling,
an
bro.
Instagram. Cause if she giving it up filthy, I got niggas.
These lies if she said apple pie is okay. Yeah.
She said apple
Yeah.
pies. I'm coming up.
That would've
'cause I
made
gotta
more
warm it
sense.
up. I gotta warm it up. It's probably cold from when you went to McDonald's. You know what I mean? Gotta warm it up. Oh, she said if you ask for a case, they bake them fresh and they're super warm. If I still
That might be-
supported
that might be
McDonald's, this
something
would
I'm
turn
missing.
me on right now. Cause I fuck with warm cookies, boy.
Yo, warm cookies are fucking
So
good,
let me tell you
bro.
something.
Let me tell you
Yo,
something.
yo, we gotta
Let me
go
tell
to
you something about warm
we gotta go to
cookies, nigga.
we gotta go to that bakery in the city, man. They cookies be
Ooh.
like gooey and shit.
Gooey, nigga.
Mm.
Fucking warm.
Mm.
Them shits be fresh baked.
Mm. When them
Fresh
shits
as
fresh
fuck.
baked, them shits is warm. It's a difference. You gotta
Warm.
put the H in front.
Yeah.
Oh, my son
Very
said I
different.
love cake. Cake. What kind of
Game?
cake though?
The cake game is a little saturated, so you
The
gotta
cake game is crazy. You gotta be specific.
Is flan a pie or cake? Whatever it is, get it the
Flan-
fuck out of here.
flan
is
Cake.
whack. I hate
Flan
it.
is
I hate
like a
flan. I'm
cake
sorry.
pudding.
I don't want it. I
I
don't
know
want
it's
that shit.
nasty. I'll tell you that much. It's nasty. Just remember that.
Who made that custard abomination?
That is an abomination.
Some
Flan is
Spanish person
terrible.
somewhere.
We don't need it. My son said chocolate cake. You know, that's a classic.
Classic.
I feel
Can't
that.
go
Chocolate cake is
wrong with the
disgusting.
chocolate.
But chocolate
wait,
cake
but
is
wait.
ridiculous
It's a
though.
difference.
Sometimes
It's either like you get the vanilla cake, but with the chocolate frosting, or you get the chocolate cake with the chocolate frosting. So,
yeah,
I rather-
you double
I rather-
chocolating up.
chocolate?
No, I rather vanilla or yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Double chocolate is disgusting. Like,
Double chocolate is
mm,
kind of
OD.
too rich to me.
See,
It's
you know
too
my
rich.
shit?
Way
I
too
like
rich.
the- I like
That's
the
what it is. I
strawberry cake
always
with
say
the vanilla
chocolate is
frosting.
disgusting, but chocolate
It's too
most
rich.
times chocolate is just too rich for me,
Mm.
so I don't like it.
Oh, so you a broke boy?
Yeah, I'm a broke boy. I like vanilla.
Is it
Poor
flan
nigga.
custard? Yeah, that's what I said. Triple chocolate. Oh, you living the crazy life.
Oh, yeah.
Living la vida loca.
Whoever his lady at night be living. Wow. My man Dutch oven be on high. Broil.
Yeah, triple chocolate is too much. Man.
That's a lot, boy.
Double chocolate got to be done right. Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
That's a
I had a double chocolate cake that was mad good
Mhm.
before.
I
Like,
did
but
too.
that shit, it be rich as hell. You can't get a big ass piece, or you gonna be fucked up.
You can't.
Yeah,
you
I can't do that much chocolate, man. That shit is too like chocolate. Period. It
You know,
don't matter.
you know
I
what
can't.
you know what they need to stop calling the cake? That angel food cake. That shit is cotton candy. You ever had that shit?
I've never had
Angel,
that.
yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty.
Some-
I don't want
Angel
that
food
shit.
cake is nasty.
It's nasty as fuck. It's like cotton
What is
candy.
it?
with
Oh,
food.
red velvet. How y'all feel about red velvet cake?
You
It's
mean
chocolate cake.
with food coloring?
Yeah, because that's all it is, chocolate cake.
I know.
So I don't like it.
Red velvet's alright. I think
Yo,
I think it's
before-
I think it's better as like an ice cream flavor. Like when they be making the
Before,
ice cream with the red velvet pieces in it. That shit good.
Before I knew it was chocolate cake,
Mhm.
like I would eat it and be like, something's wrong with it.
Something's off.
Yeah.
Something
Like,
is off.
I don't know what it is, but
Mhm.
this does not taste like what I'm looking at.
See,
And then I found out it was chocolate cake. I'm
Mhm.
like, I knew y'all was fucking around.
I see red velvet is like like the American dream. Like it looked good. They sold you a dream on this shit, and it's just food coloring.
It's really just food coloring,
It's
bro.
like, son, this what this been the whole fucking time. I knew
Also,
something was up, but
I-
nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. You can't put no cream cheese frosting on a chocolate cake and say
Yo,
it tastes
listen,
good.
I was just about
Something
to
it's a
say,
little something in that
I
food
was-
color.
Y'all
you know what
doing
I'm saying?
something. Y'all doing
It's
something.
a
Y'all
little
doing
bit-
something. What
I
y'all
think
doing?
the food coloring is changing the flavor components a little bit of the
Mhm.
chocolate.
It's some type of
Like,
science.
I was just about to say, like, I feel like exactly what you said, but like a little more. Like everybody's red velvet cake is the same basic ass cake, the same cream cheese frosting with walnuts on it and shit like that. Like nigga, like jazz this shit the fuck up.
Yeah.
Throw the little razzle dazzle on that bitch.
I
What is
think
he
Red
talking
Velvet needs
about?
to go
Put a little
through
razzle-dazzle.
a revolution. I think it's ready
Definitely, man.
for
It's
to
ready.
be taken to the next level.
I think when you put it in like ice cream and put it with some type of ice cream, then it can start banging. It can bang.
or they do like some
also-
strawberry red velvet or something. You feel me?
Also,
Yeah.
I just want them to understand that blue velvet is just as fucking nasty.
What is
So,
blue velvet?
is
What
blue
the
velvet?
fuck?
There's blue velvet cake out there.
Blue
I've seen
velvet
it plenty
cake?
of times. I've seen it plenty of times.
Of course,
It's-
Palmer know about the blue velvet
same.
cake. Feel me?
Yeah, I've seen it plenty of times, and it's the same shit. Just
Oh,
blue
my
food
man,
coloring.
let's bring up a good point. Cheesecake, bro. Ooh, that's
Ooh,
strawberry
yeah,
do a
cheesecake
little
is some
something to
good
me.
shit, boy.
That
Cheesecake
strawberry
I feel like-
cheesecake do something to me.
I
The
feel
crust
like-
got to be
I
right
feel
though.
like-
The crust
you
not
gotta be
right.
mad right.
If it's not
feel
right,
like
like,
if
it
you
got to
from
be
the town-
crunchy, hard as fuck. Like it can't
I
give
feel
me
like
that
if you from the
soft-ass
town and you
cheesecake
don't
shit.
like cheesecake, especially if you from not even just the city as a whole, if you from Brooklyn and you don't like cheesecake,
You gotta
something
get out of
might be
here.
wrong with you.
You gotta get out of here. You're not real.
This
Yeah.
First of all, this cheesecake be everywhere. Yo, I've been in mad countries and I've seen Junior's cheesecake.
Cause that shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
It gotta be crunchy, dog.
You know it's your birthday when somebody bring you a piece of Junior's.
That's a
cheesecake
fucking fact.
with the
You feel me?
strawberry.
A little personal
Ooh,
strawberry John with the little crunchies on. Chill, relax.
That shit hit. You ever had the Oreo cheesecake?
Yo,
I have had Oreo cheesecake. Yes, I have.
Just
I
the
like
carrot cake
cheesecake though.
cheesecake
I
shit.
just like.
It's
I
fire
love
too.
cheesecake, man. When I go on vacation, well, like y'all know, I be cruising. When I'm on a cruise, I eat like a half a pound of cheesecake.
cheesecake is so fucking good, dog. Yeah, yo, I be thinking about cheesecake all the time
All
because
the
I
time,
always
bro.
think about like all the times in my life that I ever went to buffets or restaurants and cop cheesecake. Like there's almost never been a time that I was like, man, this shit is whack. Like I feel like niggas just got cheesecake down to a science out here.
Mm.
Like should be
Yeah.
fire, bro.
Yo, it's so good.
Should be
So
fire.
good. So good. Fucking yo, carrot cake slept on, man. That's all I'm gonna say. You get you
Um,
a
Carrot
good
cake, cool.
carrot cake, bro.
It's
That
levels
shit
though.
hits
Right, the
that shit
right
hits
carrot
Yeah,
cake
it gotta
while
be
out.
good.
You know what
Like, it
else?
gotta have the
wild out?
right level of sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
I think we about to cross over into the not really cake area, but banana bread, that shit fucking slap, bro. The right
I don't like
banana
Warm
bananas.
though.
I don't
warm
like
banana
bananas.
bread though. That's all I'm talking
don't-
about. You don't like
I don't like
bananas, dog?
bananas.
I feel
I
you.
don't like bananas, man. I
Yo,
don't
you know
like
what's crazy?
bananas.
I don't like bananas, but I like banana flavored stuff besides the Laffy Taffies.
Them
I'm gonna
shits
keep it a
is
band with you.
trash. What the fuck is it?
Only thing I eat with bananas is pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, banana
I-
pudding is
I fuck up
crazy.
banana pudding.
What is
but I'm
banana
not-
pudding, guys? Technically,
It's vanilla pudding, bananas, and
so
wafers.
it's like a custard type of
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
No, it's pudding
Okay. Okay.
Oh, my man,
because
Nas
it's
said he had
straight.
the
It's
homemade
straight.
banana
It's
bread.
just straight pudding.
Oh shit, niggas is
You said what?
making their own.
Ricotta pie from what? Ricotta pie. What is that?
What is that? Yeah, what
I
is a
can't.
ricotta
I
pie?
can't.
Dude
I
said
can't.
Sounds like
that shit cheesecake.
cheese.
Yo, you right about that.
Yeah, I
missed that.
can't. Ricotta good. I like ricotta and shit, but I could not eat.
Dulce
ricotta.
de
That shit is
leche
nasty.
cheesecake.
I never had that. It got to be caramel and something, but I like caramel and something. So
I mean, you gotta go to Cheesecake Factory. Got all that shit.
see, you got too
because
much.
it's-
See that menu
because
though.
it's
That
a
Cheesecake
factory of
menu,
cheesecake.
son. That shit is a
It's
Harry
too much.
Potter book, bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, son. That shit is crazy.
wild,
We gotta
son.
have a topic on Cheesecake Factory menu one day
Yeah.
That's
because
a fact.
I remember the first time I went there, I expected just a vast variety of cheesecake.
Mhm.
These niggas is selling fajitas.
Yeah.
These niggas selling
I thought it
fajitas.
was gonna be like a.
I thought it was
Factory
only
Willy Wonka
cheesecake,
type
bro.
Situation, but for
I thought it was
cheesecake.
only
Yo,
cheesecake.
These
I
niggas
remember
had
seeing food
cheeseburgers,
and being like, "What?
steaks,
Y'all niggas got
tacos,
food?"
fajitas, wine, lick. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? I thought this was a cheesecake. I'm confused now.
They said check out Spinelli's in Boston
Are we allowed
Yeah.
in Boston?
when it's not racist.
Sorry,
Maybe.
I had to hit you with that one.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was funny.
They stashed like 6 overhead on the plane on dry ice. Yo, it's serious out there. Now we gotta check that out.
What
The
happened?
ricotta cheese. She said her mom be making her stash 6 of the ricotta cheese pies on planes on dry ice.
I could not. Ricotta cheese pies would have me in the bathroom for days on end.
Dropping it.
Yeah, like that. But I love ricotta cheese.
Like
though,
that video, I
it's
drop a dick on a bitch.
I try to take I love ricotta cheese though. That shit is good though. I'm in AZ now. Arizona. Okay.
You ever been to Arizona? I've been to Phoenix. That's the only place I've been. When I was in
Nah.
Vegas, I drove over to Phoenix to go hang out with some people.
Never been in AZ,
Nah,
dog.
I've never been.
Oh, she said
Would
tacos
like
or
to.
burritos. Cinco de Mayo just passed. Listen, both of them.
Both of them. Plus
Both of 'em.
quesadillas, plus the quesadillas, plus the
I don't-
fajitas.
I mean,
I don't like quesadillas.
You
I don't like quesadillas. It's because I'm cheese. It's too much cheese.
Oh, okay.
Like mostly cheese.
Okay,
so-
bro. Okay, I understand. I understand.
But the fajitas, the tacos, the nachos, the burritos. Yeah.
Whoa, pizza with pineapple.
I've had it.
Whoa.
How you feel? How you feel about that?
Alright,
I'll
I'm
take the
telling you.
pineapple off.
It's not bad, but it's bad when they overdo it. Like
Yeah.
it needs to be like 3 pieces of pineapple on that shit tops. Sometimes they just it's pineapples and a little bit of pizza. So that shit
I
is
take
bad.
the
Like I've had it
pineapple
like
off.
twice now. I think twice.
I think
Because like
what
somebody ordered it, so I tried it, and it was the only food there that ain't have bacon on it or some shit. So
Yeah.
it's like I've had to try it at certain times.
I take the pineapple off because once you bake the pizza with it on, the juices like
Mm-hmm.
flow through onto the pizza, and I don't like the textural difference of eating
I
pineapple with
understand, bro.
pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
understand.
with that sweetness on the pizza is like another added like
Yeah, it's
It's
an
an
added
layer of
added
bonus.
highlight.
flavor. But I just like texturally, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, texturally is really
I,
bad.
I I also
And
agree.
I'm like mad big on texture in food.
Yeah,
Like
same.
Yeah, me too.
I am wild with that shit. So that's why I don't eat mad shit. It's
Same. Like
crazy.
I
Like
don't
I
like
I
don't
mean,
like
like
as
onions.
I
I
don't
don't
like
like
shit that
onions
don't
because
have
of
no
texture.
crunch. If it
as
don't
that,
got no
yeah,
crunch, it makes me gag.
I don't.
Like literally.
that shit.
Yeah, I don't like
Well,
it.
with me about pizza, like your pizza, the bottom when you hit it like that, it has to
Yeah,
have that,
it
has
has
to
to
have,
have
hit
that.
that
It
like
gotta crack
little
a little
fucking
bit.
sound. Cause like honestly, when it comes to like pizza, it can have dough, it can be doughy, but like that bottom layer has to
Yeah.
dead ass be crisp
And I
and
hate when
like
they like
enough.
skimp you on the sauce. I
That shit is
need
the worst.
sauce,
That shit is
bro.
the worst.
I
That shit is the
need
worst.
my pizza saucy. You feel me?
But
I
also,
need
what
that.
I was gonna say is my tip with if y'all are trying to try pineapples on pizza, like people in the chat and shit, uh, there's like a Hawaiian type pizza you could kind of make. Like you don't have to put bacon or ham. You could actually substitute chicken, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
chicken, pineapples, red onions, and a little bit of barbecue sauce instead of like tomato sauce, and that like tastes mad good. It's like the contrast like sweet and smoky and shit. That
Mm-hmm.
shit makes it taste like actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Just
that sounds
not
pretty
too
good
much
though.
pineapple. Not too much pineapple.
Sound pretty good though.
I really can't get jiggy with onions, man, because they stay crunchy until they're like
Not
literally dead.
yeah until
They
they're
have to
mush.
die to not
You
be
don't like
crunchy.
caramelized onions?
I like caramelized onions. I
Nah,
love
For
onions,
real?
bro. I love
nah,
onions.
because
Fuck.
they still have a crunch to it,
Okay, I get
but
it.
yet they're slimy,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
and that fucks
I
me up.
get.
I get
I
what you're
feel
saying.
that.
I get what you're saying. I get
I
what you're
feel
saying.
that.
For me, it's like onions is just part of cooking. Like if it
Yeah.
ain't no onions,
But
it
Or
ain't
no
really
that's my
garlic, you
thing though.
bugging.
Yeah.
If
Like,
you no onions and no
like
garlic, you bugging out.
when I tell people like I don't like onions, they think like they don't have to cook with them or something like that. Like,
No,
nah,
cook
you
with them
could do
shits.
all of that.
Just don't put it in your
I'm
food.
gonna take that off my plate
Yeah.
I
and
feel
eat
that.
shit.
I feel that, bro.
But I'm not gonna
And you
eat the
from Brooklyn,
onions.
so the onions in Chinese food was always like that too.
They was brolic as
Big
shit.
nasty, yeah,
So
son.
brolic. They cut them so
Like,
stupid.
So
They
stupid,
never
bro.
cut them good ever. Like they got machines that could just chop that shit into like squares, and they don't even want to cop that shit. They cut them like pop, pop, and
I
then
ate
drop the big
Chinese
ass
food
shit.
last night, and that shit happened, and I was just looking at my rice while I was eating it. Like, I hate y'all.
Bro, you ever like picked up a piece and was just peeling mad layers off the fucking onion?
Yo,
Like, why the fuck
this
is this shit
reminds
so
me of
brolic?
the like people that's my pet peeve. Like people that have like very specific orders but don't ever want to order themselves. Like
Yo,
you be on the phone like, all right, what everybody want? Chicken and broccoli, shrimp and broccoli, chicken, French fries. All right, cool. What you want? Yo,
Let me get
tell them let
General
me
Tso's.
get
But
6 wings, chop it up, little salt, little pepper, little ketchup. Tell them hot sauce. Then with the rice, tell them don't put no onions and bean sprouts or the little green joints. You know the green joints. Don't add those shits in there. I tell them.
and then
My
hold on,
nigga, what?
but then they add some extra shit like, but also make sure it's separate. Like the rice and the shit is separate.
Yo,
You be
I
like,
be
nigga,
hot, bro. Yo, take
bro,
the phone.
order
Nah, bro,
yourself.
just tell him. Just tell
Order
him, bro.
yourself.
Bro, just tell him. Yo, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm
Order
not
yourself.
doing it.
Order yourself.
You're not eating today if you're not going to speak to these people.
I hate that because I got like a specific order like that, but my shit is so concise. Like if I'm ordering Chinese food, I want chicken wings with pork fried rice. I want my wings chopped up, fried hard, and I want my rice, no vegetables. That's it.
See, you got to order that yourself, though. You don't mind getting on the phone and saying your order, though, right?
That's a fact, because
Nah,
niggas
not
know
at
their
all.
orders.
Exactly, because you know your order. This motherfucker here wants to dictate you live on the phone.
Live.
And then on the other end, you got, huh? What you say? No onion? No onion?
Hold on,
This a large?
and then that nigga also
And
always
no,
change
no,
his
no.
mind.
Tell him not a
midway.
large. Tell him a medium. He said medium. Now you like, bro. You going
Bro,
crazy, bro.
you
You
gotta
got
tell
two
him.
people that don't know what the fuck is going
Take the
on,
phone.
yelling
Take the
at you
phone.
directions, nigga. It makes me so mad, son.
Nah, yeah, them niggas is annoying. They definitely the worst people. It's like, bro, like we're at a fucking steakhouse, nigga. You don't like they know how to cook steaks here.
That's like the nigga at the restaurant. That's like the nigga
Like
at
they
the
know,
restaurant.
they know how to do it here. Like, yeah, the nigga at the restaurant.
That's like the nigga at the restaurant that want to keep sending his shit back. Like, nah, I'm leaving you here.
Yo, bro. Because if they
Yo,
do
they're
anything
gonna
with my
die.
food, I'm gonna fight you.
I'm gonna fight you, bro.
They're gonna poison you. They
That's a
not
fact.
gonna poison me.
And I hate the
I'm going to
motherfuckers that
another
be in
table.
restaurants asking like the servers patronizing questions. So this is your special? Like you do.
Nigga,
what it
yes,
say.
he just said that.
That's what it
He
say.
literally just said that.
That's what it says.
Niggas will literally
say.
look at the server who didn't prepare this food, who didn't like order this food, and be like, "Grass fed? Is this grass fed?"
Is this
And
grass
niggas will be
fed?
like,
Is it
"Bro,
organic?"
I just got this job yesterday. Is this grass fed?" And it'd be like, "Bro, maybe if you read the sign right here, it says it is not grass fed." Like,
if you look at the restaurant menus now, they are talking to dickheads. This little piece, it's in red. It means spicy. Motherfucker, look at the menu, see it say spicy, and be like, "This has spice in it."
does it come from spice?
spicy?
How spicy? How spicy?
When you say
like,
spice,
nigga,
what do you mean on a range?
I hate that question because you know that's subjective. Like,
OD.
how spicy? How spicy is it? Because like
You got
people,
the next question got it when a motherfucker asks how spicy you want, you got to be like, "All right, white or black? Come on."
white or black? Which one?
White or black? White or black? Because we talking spicy, we talking ketchup here. We talking spicy over here. We talking Tabasco. So we starting at different points.
and then if we gonna go even further, be like, nigga, are we talking Caribbean niggas? We talking Carolina ghost peppers and shit?
Are we
Trinidad
talking
scorpion
ghost
peppers, nigga? Like, what we talking? How spicy is we talking?
How spicy is we talking? It's cultural.
when we talk about spicy, how spicy is we talking? When you say spicy, how spicy we talking? Yo, niggas be at the table like that for real.
Yo, when I learned that white spicy was different from black spicy, I was pissed, bro.
Yo,
you know, like your first
close.
times coming into yourself and going to wing spots, you get some wings, you be like, "Oh, let me get the spicy ones." Like,
yeah,
we got you. They come out and give you a motherfucking. Like, what the fuck is this
Ask-
barbecue
you
sauce?
this
ask
shit is
your
mild,
server-
With a
nigga.
little black pepper in it, motherfucker. You pissing
You
me
ask your
off.
server how spicy shit is, and they get mad close to you, and he be like, "So when we say spicy, how spicy is we talking?"
Yo, any old black man that says that nigga wants heat. He wants devil heat, nigga.
He want double heat.
He want to die.
And then there's the other motherfucker that's asking you questions about your food because they want some.
Yo.
So
Yo.
you said that was chicken and rice? What's the
My
rice?
mom
like?
don't look like that.
Yellow or is that brown?
I hate that why mine don't look like that, motherfucker.
I never
Why
had-
mine don't
I
look
never-
like that.
Why mine don't
I
look
never
like
had.
that?
I never had chicken and rice before.
I never
Chicken and
had
rice.
chicken and rice before.
Wow, where you get that from? That look good. That look good. Wow, chicken and rice, huh? So how they seasoned it? It's spicy or? Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
crazy.
very great.
Wow, I would try that. I would try that.
That
They
Nick-
start dropping hints. They start getting more aggressive as time goes on.
I would try that.
I would try that. I would definitely try that. So you don't eat that all like by yourself? Because that's a large order. dude.
Like, hold on. Then they was like, look, I didn't want to ask this, but like, can I get a piece?
Can I get a piece? You mind dropping me a little off in my hand right here? Get your dirty ass hand.
Oh man, son. Yo, restaurants, I hope they stay closed for a long time.
Well, a little bit.
Nah, not me, man.
Not me. We need to open.
I gotta go
We need
outside.
to. We got to keep the motherfuckers that be in the restaurants like that out.
Can I
Like,
tell you, restaurants are a very awkward experience for me. I don't know. I just don't like them. Like
restaurants are cool, man, but I always find
They
myself
cool.
judging myself for being there.
I find
Like I'd be
my
like,
spot.
nigga, I can make this shit. I be
find my
talking
spot.
that shit.
I got my spots, and I don't want too many people knowing about them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like my restaurants. You feel me? But like the trendy restaurants and shit, I'd be like, I feel like a poser.
Yeah, I be feeling like a fucking yo. I be like, I'm
Yo.
laying my community down
Yo, I
right
went to
now.
Benny Hanna's one time, and I did not have a good time. I'm like, I'm in Benny Hanna's.
It just be feeling like weird in them places.
Yo, dead ass, bro.
Like this is supposed to be on Instagram.
Yeah, like this is what we're doing on the Instagram.
I don't want to post it though.
I don't like
I'm gonna
it.
feel
I
weird
like
if
it,
I
man. I
post
don't
this on
like
the
it.
Instagram. Like, what should be my caption like?
Yeah, like
Benny Hondas.
Benny Hondas. Benny Hondas. Yo, but then I be thinking about like when I'm in, like I went to a Brazilian steakhouse with my family, nigga, and like
Oh yeah, you told me about that. You love that restaurant. You always
yo,
love
I
to go
love
there.
that shit. But like me and my little brothers all had do-rags on, the only niggas with
Yeah,
do-rags in
the
the spot,
pictures.
right? So then we there like getting the nigga cutting the steak, and I'm taking a picture, right? And I was like, what should I write here? I was like, actually, I'm gonna just write the most ignorant shit. Hey, this nigga cutting my steak right now. Shit crazy. And then I like posted it, and I was just like, afterwards, I felt like how you felt, like, oh fuck, man. This shit fun, but like, fuck
Yo, you
this
know what's
place.
crazy though? When I go out to eat with like my family and shit, like I don't even be on my phone because I be too busy getting on my family nerves.
Yo,
that's another thing though.
yo.
I take like 5 pictures and then I just roast everybody.
You know,
and
I'm the person that like that's mad quiet in the conversation the whole time, and then I hear something I controlled, and my head just pop up like,
just start wilding.
Y'all just gave me my opening. Wait, so you saying like, cause she the girl should get the bathroom? Stirring up wild trouble for no
Throwing on
reason.
mad problems, then go getting quiet again.
Yo, she ever paid you back for that?
She ever paid you back for that? That's crazy. You nigga trying to start fights at the table.
I just be at the table being obnoxious, ordering drinks. Like, hey, another one?
Another one? Thank you.
My grandmother be like, "Are you getting more? Yes. You want one?"
My dad be getting tight because he know once we sit down, like, oh nigga, I can order drinks. That it's about to get crazy now. Let me get a Hennessy privilege. Let me get the best Hennessy, the one in the gold bottle immediately. My pops be looking at me like, Colton. I'm like, nigga, I never had it before. What?
Yeah, I remember
don't take
one
me
time
places.
we was in Trinidad with my pops, so he don't drink or whatever the case may be. He like very, very, very strict Muslim. He don't drink. So me and my little brother was there, and we was in a spot with his homie, and his homie was like, so y'all want a beer? And we both looked at each other. My pops was looking at us. We looked at each other. My pops looking at us. We was like, yeah. Yo, he was not feeling that shit. He was not feeling that shit, boy, at all.
That was like the first time I smoked in front of my pops.
I've never done that. I never will either.
We went to we was going to a concert when Hove when the Barclays first opened, and Hove had them like a couple of concerts to open the Barclays and shit.
Oh yeah, I went to one of those.
I went the one when Beyonce came out. I was there with my pops and like my best friend, and like we was like I don't know how old was we when that shit happened.
I was.
We had to be. We had to be like, yeah, we had to be like 21, 22.
Yeah, around there.
So we was like me and my bro, like this is going to concerts. We doing that, smoking regular. And I've been to concerts with my dad when I was younger, and my dad was in them concerts smoking weed and shit. So me and my boy like, yo, we about to be in here smoking and shit, but we like, damn, my pops gonna be like right there type shit. So like probably like the night on the way there and shit, I just was in the view with my pops, and I was just like, you know I'm being there smoking weed, right? This nigga looked over at me like, you could do that in there? But the wild, yo, bro, I went to my very first concert ever. I went to Rough Riders Cash Money Tour, Continental Airlines Arena. My father had to smoke like a half a pound of weed in there. So the fact that the nigga asked me, like, you could do that in there? Like, fuck you mean, nigga? Of course.
That's funny as hell. My mom tricked me. I remember we popped up on me and the homies popped up on Mom Duke. So she put me in the kitchen. She was like, I need you to tell me the truth. You smoked weed before? And she was grilling me like dumb hard. I was like, I don't lie to my Dukes, man. I was like, yeah. She was like, I know it. Want to smoke? I was like, what?
That's fucking hilarious.
What?
That shit mad funny. My mom don't smoke, but like she dead ass just always knew. So I used to like have to smoke outside my crib. So I used to be smoking outside my crib. Obviously, all that weed is blowing back into my room, nigga. My room smells like wild weed. I would just be in there pretending like, yeah, I ain't smoke. But like niggas know I was high as fuck.
Yeah.
So one day my mom comes downstairs because it's mad cold outside. And I'm like putting my clothes on, and she's like, "What you about to do?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm about to take a walk." It's like mad snow, nigga.
Mhm.
I'm about to take a walk. She like, if
And
you
the snow-
need, she's like, nigga, if you need to smoke, just do it in the house. Just light a candle or some incense. I'm like, oh, so I could have been doing this whole time.
We could have been living a life.
All right. And then now this is my life.
That's fucking dope. So we about to get into the last portion. You know what I mean? We just had a main topic, then we shot the shit for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Facts.
If y'all got questions for us, this is y'all time to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? And we can, you know what I mean, have a convo about that. You know what I mean? Or we're gonna get into some final hate and close out the show. So it's on y'all. Motherfucking what Commander Flynn said. My pops would in front of me, but he was smoking too. So my pops would front on me, but he was smoking too. So I come home and we both be trying to hide it from each other, like who bud hitting like that. That's funny as hell.
And Sarah says she smoked with her parents on her wedding day in the hotel room. That's dope.
I'd have cried in the club.
Yeah, I would have cried in the OD club like
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, I'd have cried in the club.
That's crazy.
Did
That's
you get
lit
to
though.
smoke with your fucking parents on your wedding day in the hotel room?
Honestly, I feel like this pandemic, I could probably convince my mom Dukes to smoke. Probably.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it down for now.
Knots asks, what's your views on having a trade with the UK? A trade in, as in
What
what?
are we trading? We trading people?
Well, we trading.
Yeah, well, we traded. Oh, people? He said, hell yeah. All right, yeah, I'm down.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
What type of people though? That's really the question. Who we talking about? When we say people, what type of people we talking?
We need to bring something to the table.
That's a fact.
I don't want man's them.
You don't want to.
We gotta have rules. They're not allowed to rap and shit.
Chill.
They're gonna come over here want to have sword fights. I'm good.
Yeah, dead ass. That's
Yeah,
mad funny. Be like, I'm going to the car, man, and come down and
Chill.
with a knife.
Niggas
Going to
be
get my
poking
sword.
mans up. Like, yo, poke mans up.
Go to get my sword.
Niggas, yo,
You're
I'm
from
good.
the roads, isn't it?
Man's them.
Man's is sneaky, bruv.
Man, just real Nicky, bruv.
Oh, visa-free travel.
Oh, hell no.
Nah, that's
Hell
dangerous.
no.
That's pretty dangerous.
That is dangerous.
Yeah.
The Europeans is they already traced the what's that? The origin of it back to somebody from Europe. So why would we do that? Hell
That's
no.
a fact. That's
That's
fact.
foolish. That's tomfoolery.
But yeah,
It's like how you got AIDS? A bad needle. Alright, so we're gonna cure it with a bad needle.
we gonna bring more bad needles from everywhere and figure out which one was the one.
Yeah, no, visa-free travel is crazy because, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm one to I hate authority and all that shit too. But there's some semblance of order that we need for life to be life.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah.
We got babies
For
and
us to,
strippers.
Because
for us to
people ain't
separate
gonna be up to
ourselves
no
from the
good.
animals, we need some semblance of order.
Yeah.
people gonna be up to no
'Cause
good. with
clearly,
that
this
shit.
pandemic is proof that we need order and rules.
Yeah, because people are up to no good in this
Very much
pandemic.
Very
is
much
proof.
so.
So yeah, it got to be some type of regulation. You feel me? I'm not saying go out and fucking discriminate on people, but it dead has to be some type of regulation.
Absolutely.
Shit, the pandemic has proven that we need morals. But
Something.
Something, put something in place, because money not working.
Money not working. You gave niggas social media and their brain stopped working.
Facts.
Yeah. Any more questions before we get into this?
Any more
final hate?
questions before we get into final hate?
Cool. Final hate. Cool.
All right, my final hate goes to I don't know. My final hate might go to how candies have fruit flavors, but it don't taste nothing like the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that don't make sense to me. Like I like the strawberry flavoring and juice and candy, but that shit don't taste like strawberries in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I like strawberries too.
Mm-hmm.
That's false advertisement. We was talking about the banana shit earlier too.
Mm-hmm.
Cherry, like a lot of them shits don't taste like what they supposed to. The candies, like a cherry Laffy Taffy don't taste like a real cherry.
Yeah.
That's weird as shit. I don't like that science. I don't fuck with it. It's a swindle. Niggas are scamming us. They've been scamming us. It's been right in front of our faces. We pretend like it's not happening.
Yeah, they keep calling us the N-word for no reason.
Niggers.
Paul, what's good?
My final hate is going to go for I watched a movie today. I watched a horror movie called Behind You. It was probably one of the worst movies I've seen in my life. Poorly written, poorly put together. I'd appreciate it if those people stopped making movies.
You know what? I'm gonna carry your energy. I watched a terrible movie recently, and I just have to say this: like that Wait for Instructions movie on Netflix. If it's in your list, take it out.
That movie's fucking
I've seen it
terrible.
too.
One of the
That
worst
movie's
movies I've
so
ever seen.
bad.
I was looking at it.
Oh my god, it's so
Thank
bad.
you.
It's so terrible. I'm gonna tell you the movie so you don't watch it. That's how bad it is. So they all get quarantined, or whatever the case may be, and they gotta listen to this TV for instructions.
Yeah.
Everybody dies because of this TV giving everybody instructions. They open the TV. It's a living alien worm.
It's an alien like worm,
Parasite
like
worm.
techno disease shit that
Oh
like
my
takes over
God.
niggas' bodies, and then at the end, like it just took over everybody's body. But like niggas' heads had like fucking antenna. Like it was the worst. It was so stupid.
It was so
didn't even make
stupid.
sense.
It didn't
Like-
make sense. It was made in 2018, but had 2003 sci-fi graphics. It was horrible.
It started with a good premise though.
the
Like you
premise is
thought
amazing.
like, oh shit, the government wilding. Nope. It was the dumbest ending of all time.
Dumbest ending of all time.
The graphics
You
was
had
terrible.
to be on. I don't understand how people finish movies like that, bro. Like, yeah, and then we going put the aliens in the TVs, and then TV aliens gonna come out the TVs. Oh, come on, bro.
And then they ate dinner at the end, and that shit was terrible. Remember that?
Yeah.
When the aliens was like making them eat dinner, I was like, yo, I fucking hate this movie. Son. I hate this movie.
It's the worst, man.
It's
the
so
worst.
bad.
It's so bad. All right, y'all. We wrapping up, man. Hate chant. Let's get up out of
Thanks.
here.
Hey. Hobo with a Shotgun is a good movie.
All right, Hobo with a Shotgun. I'm putting that. Where's it on? Is it on Netflix?
It's definitely like I don't know. You could check it though. I might send the link to you. Hobo with a Shotgun is a good movie.
I bet. So we're gonna check that. All right, thank y'all for rocking with us another Wednesday evening.
Facts.
See y'all next Wednesday, probably same time, because I got to break my fast and shit like that. So everything worked out perfect, and we got the stream as long as we wanted to. Yeah, man. So we gonna see y'all next Wednesday, man. Love, hate chant. We out of here.
Facts. We fuck with y'all.
Hey. We out of here.